Yeah, I mean, honestly, it went back to our discussions back in November about not engaging with the land swap with the park district and not bringing the school district into this discussion.
Okay.
Yeah. And it would have been at that point, if we had gone ahead and approved the bid, then it would be in the zoning process. That would be back in the hands of Willow Springs. So it makes sense that they would be the people to talk to.
Yeah.
That it would have had nothing to do with Pleasantdale or the park district.
I think it's important. I found it interesting. So right now, you know, I was thinking even before this process started that, first of all, the school district has been fearful throughout this whole time because they know that once the musical chair stops, they're the ones that are left without what they want, which is a early childhood center. But I'm a little surprised at the park district speaking tonight, because if the board navigates to an approved contract with Bridge or whoever else, the first thing they're going to do is go right to the park district, and then the park district is going to be in the same situation that we're in, and they're going to have a decision to make. Do they want to give up? I mean, you look at the per acre price, it's probably a $7 million parcel of land they have, which is a significant amount of money for them. Do they want to give that up? Are they going to continue to partner with the community, or are they going to sell for $7 million? So I'm surprised they're not playing it more cautiously. I mean, they should be very quiet and wait till this plays out. If they're looking out ahead.
Maybe they said, hey, the only way to stop him is for all, I mean, Village of Willow Springs took a risk, right, in being so vocal of, we're never going to let this happen. If there's possibilities, some likelihood
could have some exposure
would
there,
happen. And then Todd Davis and I knew him growing up, I realized when I saw him.
Todd Davis?
Yeah. Same thing, right? Like, maybe they banded together to say, hey, we all need to show up, we need to fill those seats, and have these signs in the audience to stop this. But it could all turn on them.
Without any experience in this, I feel like they are absolutely terrified, because they know once it gets past this hurdle, it goes to.
Or they're in over their skis and haven't had sound legal counsel advise them. I don't know. I mean, they might be undereducated on the process or naive about it. I don't know.
It feels like a meeting with them will become a negotiation process. And ultimately, that may have to happen at some point, because if they are adamant, they're not going to change any of that. Well, we're not going to get $55 million for that property, right? I mean, ultimately, that's what happens if they stick to that. Now, where does that landing spot? Are they going to give something? Are we going to give something? At any rate, we're not going to get $55 million in that property at that point, and we still may not. I mean, the reality is that could be true. And so, to me, if we meet with them, it just feels like a negotiation, and I don't know that that's necessarily where we want to go right now. That's just my thought.